identity disorder or multiple personalities, and she has post-traumatic stress disorder. So far, 16 psychiatric facilities refuse to take her, and now, even after a court order, the state says it won't either.
This little girl has been failed by everyone.
Holly Curtis says her 12-year-old client's story needs to be told.
We've had our hands tied because at this point in time, there is no other facility that can or will take her. We're running out of options. This is our last option.
Prosecutors say the girl set her family's Prairie Street apartment on fire, then stabbed her stepmother in July. The stepmother, Maria Torres, died. A court order filed this week says the 12-year-old did it at the direction of a fictional character found on the creepypasta website known as Laughing Jack. And the 12-year-old heard voices and had an alter ego months before the stabbing and begged her father for help. Court documents say the girl is a risk to herself and others as long as she's here at the Juvenile Detention Center in Goshen. She isn't allowed to have any sharp objects near her or within her reach, and because of her, they've had to add staff, and other kids here are only allowed to have paper spoons. In the 117 days she's been there, court documents say she continues to beg detention staff for help.
The risk level for her is beyond anything I think anybody can imagine. And for her not to be able to get the help she's crying out for is probably one of the biggest travesties I've seen so far with the system and with, obviously, a state agency that is not willing to step up and do what I would say is their job.
And this is where the 12-year-old's public defender says her client will stay until the court can find a mental health facility willing to take her and get her the help she needs. Court documents say the girl is currently seeing a counselor and taking medication prescribed by a doctor, but her public defender tells me it's important to begin and finish a specific treatment program for her mental illness. A spokeswoman for the state says there is work being done right now to try and find appropriate placement for the girl, but they can't comment further because of medical privacy laws and because it's an ongoing legal matter. And also, Jennifer, she also called it a particularly complicated case.